came with warning tags. Inside information on the hot new man in your life. Would you want to hear it, and would you believe it? Would you, audience? Not necessarily? All right, today, we've got exes who say, honey, before you go running out for that engagement ring, let me tell you about that guy you're dating right now. Meet Mindy. She was with Tony for 2 years, and they had a child together. Now, he's backstage right now. But next to her is Belinda, Tony's present main squeeze. Mindy wants to tell Belinda to hold on to her hat because, boy, does she have stuff to tell her about Tony. Now, Mindy, what is it you want to say to Belinda?
Well, first of all, I just like you to know that if Tony's not sleeping in your bed at night, he's sleeping in someone else's. Or someone's sleeping in his house.
Sleeping in yours?
Not recently, because I've been with my boyfriend for a year. Okay. So I have no desire to be with Tony.
Okay, so you saying if he isn't sleeping in yours, you don't know.
But I could tell you who's he sleeping in.
Okay, you could tell me a lot of things.
Okay, well, the reason I wanted to come on here with her is because I did confront her at one time before. I caught Tony with her when he was supposed to be over my house seeing my child.
Right, seeing your child, not you.
No, me too.
And you made it look like it was
me,
you.
honey. I was with him for 2 years, Belinda.
And that's what it is.
Years.
You don't want
a child.
You cannot get realistic and see that he does not want you no more. 2 years. You need to wake up and say reality.
Wait a minute. Belinda, go back. He was in jail?
Yes, I wanted to confront her. This is after he came out of jail. In the meantime, I left him and stuff while he was in jail, but kind of kept in contact.
Why was he in jail?
I don't think that needs to be said, really. I'm sorry, but...
Okay. Fair enough.
He didn't kill anyone or anything. He didn't.
We're all disappointed here. Maybe Tony will tell us. Maybe Tony will tell us.
Anyway.
So, did he cheat on you with Belinda?
Excuse me, what'd you say? Cheat on me with Belinda?
Did he cheat on you with Belinda?
Well, I wouldn't call it cheating because at that time I had done my own thing and we were starting to like see each other again. After he got out of jail, I went out and I bought him some clothes, some sneakers, you know, to get him on his feet again. And that's when I caught him with Belinda at Roy Rogers in my town, which he's from another town, which is 25 minutes away, 25 minutes away. So I freaked out. I hit their car.
So what, were they on a romantic dinner together?
I don't know. My friend went in there. I was using the payphone. She came out and told me they were in there. I went to chase them. I hit the car.
You hit the car?
Yep. Hit the car. With my car.
I have a picture here. Wait a minute.
I didn't blame her for this, okay? This is my child.
Okay, Mindy, are you on here to warn her about the ex? Yes. Or are you on here to burn her and the ex?
I am on here to warn her because after I confronted her in a bar a couple weeks later, she said she didn't believe me, this and that, and I really just looked like some crazy lunatic that Tony made me out to be, and she didn't believe nothing I said.
Well, hitting her with a car doesn't sound extremely insane.
Right, okay, well. I go to his job 2 weeks later, which he worked with his cousin David at Sam's Army and Navy, who was there at the time, David. And I go in there to get Tony because we were going to meet for lunch to discuss money for the baby. And this girl comes chasing after me out the store. What are you here for Tony for? I said, that's my kid's father. She said, oh, hi, I'm Mimi. I think it was Mimi. Mimi, Tony's girlfriend. I said, hi. She goes, can I talk to you for a minute? I said, sure. She got in my car. I said, to make a long story short, she was with him for 2 months. I said, I'm really confused because I just met his girlfriend 2 or 3 weeks ago in New Britain. Did he tell you how I hit him with my car? And she said, yeah, but I didn't, you know, she was all upset, this and that, and he slapped me in my face in Hartford. I have the police report to show it. Well, I can get the police report to show it.
So wait, what happened when you were pregnant?
Everything. He had another girl pregnant at the same time. Our kids are 1 month apart to the day. We were both one-night stands.
So Belinda.
But this is, I have more things for her that have happened, you know, that have happened since she's been with him. This is for her sake. I don't want Tony.
I don't believe that's for my sake because Mindy wants Tony and Mindy can't have Tony, okay? And the thing is, Tony only wants to be involved with his daughter. Okay, but
and
Mindy
Tony can have his daughter anytime.
Yeah, but he has to go through hell to get her.
No, he doesn't. Tony is a damn
She harasses
liar.
She harasses him.
Liar.
Okay.
She harasses him. Are you there? Do I harass him?
Okay, wait. Excuse me. Belinda, Do you trust Tony? Do you believe that this stuff that she's telling you is true?
I won't believe anything that comes out of her mouth. She could say whatever she wants, but I'm not going to believe anything that comes out of her mouth because I know this show is not to warn me. This show is so me and Tony could break up what she's been trying to do for almost 2.5 years
I could have came to your house a million times.
Yes, you could have come to my house.
I could walk to your house.
You could have come to my house.
And let me tell you, you want to know why I wouldn't want Tony? Because I have a man that I've been with for a year, and he's more man than Tony can ever think of being.
Then what's the purpose?
Ladies.
Your man is my ex-man.
Okay, big deal, but it's none of your interest.
Excuse me. Hi. You can't, you're shouting over each other. We can't understand what you're saying, but I want to introduce Tony. You want to meet Tony, everyone? Tony, come on out. You're wanted out here. Tony, you been listening to what your ex has been saying about you?
Yeah, I've been listening.
What do you think?
Well, right now, she's pregnant, okay, with her third child. Now,
Thank you.
Now, for all you ladies in the audience,
How that make her man look? Why she interested in her ex and she got a man
All I'm saying,
already?
Ricki Lake, all I'm saying, my daughter doesn't even have her own bedroom. Yet, her and the man sleeps in the bedroom. Where does my daughter sleep? So all I'm saying... Can I finish? Any woman out here who has a child, make sure that her child has a bedroom first. Can I finish?
Okay, that's fair enough. Tony.
Can I?
Excuse me. The issue of the show is not about where her child sleeps.
Yes.
This is about
My child is very well taken care of, thank you. Very well.
You've been listening to what she's been saying. Has the stuff she's been saying been the truth?
No.
This is not the
The
reason
chase
we're on
in the
this
car?
show.
What?
Yeah,
What?
you know that happened.
About you sleeping with other women, cheating on her, possibly cheating on your new girlfriend,
She's talking
Belinda?
about 30 months ago when I first came home.
Still, did you tell her about it?
Hold on, let's
There's
finish.
more, there's more.
Let's finish something. Let me finish. All I'm saying, Ricki Lake, she says she bought me new clothes. She brought me used clothes where I was. While I was gone, she came with polo clothing, beepers, new car.
You get clothes in jail. What are you talking about? You were in
Anyway,
halfway house. That's when I gave you the clothes.
anyway, so when I asked for a pair of sneakers, I had
You got one pair. You got 2 pairs.
2 years later.
Were you
Later.
When you were in the halfway house, Tony. No, I was not sending him nothing. He stole my daughter's Christmas money. I had $200. And smoked it. Smoked the Christmas money. Based it. Smoked the Christmas money.
Okay, let's stick to the subject. Tony, were you faithful when you were with Mindy?
What, 16, 17 years old?
Okay, are you faithful with Belinda?
I'm faithful with Belinda.
Mindy, you have a friend in the audience.
Yes, I do.
Who's your friend?
Michelle.
Michelle's in the audience.
His other kid's mother. Thank you.
Do you know Tony, Michelle?
Yes, I know him very, very well. I'm the other mother.
And
Let me tell you, I'm not here to bash him because I have my own man, so that's not even why I'm here. But believe that Tony is lying. He cannot be faithful. He's a good father to my son, but he cannot be faithful.
She slept with somebody at your house in my son's bedroom. So what are you talking about?
Wait.
Were you there?
I'm saying though, but
Nobody at her house.
Wait a minute. Every time you've come to pick up your son, I've
this
never
is
met
not
her.
done. The house
She's 2
is
years.
dirty.
2 years you've been with this girl. How come I've never seen her?
Belinda, I want to ask you. You're listening to all this information. There, I don't know what their motives are for coming on. Maybe it is to get you guys to break up. Maybe they do secretly want to get back together with him. I don't know. I'm not saying that. But does it make you think?
Tony, please tell
Excuse
them I
me,
don't
Mindy. Let me finish. Does it make you think twice about your relationship with Tony?
Right now, I'm not going to believe what any of them are saying because I know she got something.
Girl.
She got something against him. When she had her baby, she didn't even want Tony to go see him.
Come on, not a
All right?
year later.
So she got a personal problem because she was with Mindy. He wanted Mindy more at that time. So she didn't want Mindy.
We're gonna be back with more with the story when we come back. Please stay with us. Hi, we're back. With the Tony saga. Yes, you were screaming during the break. What were you saying?
First of all, she does not know anything about me. And you have never been in the car. When he's come to pick up his son, he's had other girls in the car. And he has not brought them in because he brings Anthony's godfather in the house. He has not brought any of these other girls. And when I've walked out to the car to bring my son to the car, he does not let me stand next to the car because I might see one of the girls.
Tony, is this true?
She on some
Tony!
You on something, Michelle? Let's talk. First of all...
No, you are a very good father that has nothing to do with anything. But you...
Before you... Hold on.
Money, girl?
Hold on.
You don't.
No.
The question is, do you bring other girls over to her house when
Sick.
you...
I can't come... When I come to get my son, I come to pick up Anthony. I don't come with nobody to pick up Anthony. Okay? That's my son. What are you talking? You live over there?
First of all, I mean, I can see... I'm here to warn her because she thinks she's special.
Why? Because you care about Belinda?
Can none of y'all touch me like my baby do? What you talking about? You ain't never...
Like her?
Excuse me.
What'd you say?
Excuse me.
What'd you say?
Tony has a way of making you think that you are the only one, that you are special. He's very, very articulate.
How do you know what I think?
Manipulate.
How do I know what I think?
I did not say you, did I? I said he has a way of making people feel, and anything he does, when he can go to a job, he can make you feel like you...
Why don't you shut up?
Mind your business.
So right now, because you've been with him for 2 years, how come I've never seen you? He's brought other girls to my house.
To see me.
When I was supposed to bring people to go pick up my son,
What about me living in New Britain? I live at the same time.
Tony, how long have you and Belinda been together?
2 years and 4 months.
2 years and 4 months?
So, what did you have him last, Michelle?
When did you have him last, Michelle?
No,
Well, I wouldn't say exactly have because no one
about you.
See, hold on. She wasn't saying she got boyfriends in Willimantic. She got other men she been seeing in that town where her man might be working, paying rent.
No,
whatever.
not my man that's here. That was years ago when I stayed and I was dating a man.
You just now
I was
been
not
doing
with Marvin.
How was it
Sorry.
recently?
We've been living together the whole time.
Tony,
I never even go to
I want to ask you, why are you here today?
Basically, I came to say that not all men are as bad as they're painted out to be. This devil here, I'm gonna put it like this. Any woman in the audience, I believe that they say things about interracial marriages and whatever. I see basically why it doesn't work. We have a little girl, she has straight hair, okay? She doesn't have her own bedroom.
He's talking about it's not his now. That's what he's saying.
I'm not saying Morgan has my last name. All I'm saying to you, Ricki Lake, is any mother, anyone who has children knows that their bedroom comes before a man. My daughter sleeps on the couch. All I'm saying...
No, she doesn't. She sleeps in the bed most of the time. Thank you.
I just don't understand what that has to do with today's topic.
So what? We're renting a house. We have a year lease on a one-bedroom apartment. We will be in a house after this.
Tony, you think that Mindy is in an escort service?
She was. We have the newspaper clippers. She was raided in the escort service.
Yeah, I worked there a whole day, and it got raided, and I had people to back me up.
She didn't know it was the escort service.
So what? Who cares?
Can you...
You're right, and I still have a job for the state, honey. Thank you, and I work all the time. Thank you. And I've had it before, when I was pregnant with my daughter, went to work in a very high-risk job until my 8th month and left for a month and a half and went back to work. He never gave me a cent.
Does he give you... Does he pay
He would tell his mother that I didn't have the diaper money. Can we please have it when he spent the diaper money?
I'm going to give your daughter smoke cigarettes, your reefer. My daughter telling me Auntie Libby got a boyfriend.
Tony, you baked for years. Baked in my face on a spoon. I can tell you exactly how to make a rock. I never even seen it before. You baked your daughter's Christmas money.
Mindy, what will happen to Belinda if she gets pregnant by Tony?
Well, Tony will still come around. It's just that you never will get Tony's full undivided attention. You know what I mean? And he comes and gets the baby when he feels like it. I feel as though my daughter should be on a schedule. She should know her daddy's coming on Friday night. My parents take her on the weekend.
So she could go party.
I don't party.
I've had the baby.
Not
You
anymore.
leave before
And I'll party anytime I damn please. Thank you. I go to work. I take care of my kids.
Ricki
I get my
Lake.
daughter on the bus. I don't work. You can't watch on me. She watches it.
70 miles an hour to follow us with her daughter in the car.
That was 2 years ago.
Throws her daughter in the car and bangs her head, and you give it about your daughter.
You let your daughter stand up in the back seat and watch us the whole time.
You see, my daughter's very big. Your daughter, you have a baby. You need to worry about your baby. Excuse me. Hi.
Belinda, you seem to be more committed than ever to this relationship. None of what you've heard today has made you change your mind
I'm not gonna, they're coming here to aggravate me. They're not gonna aggravate me. Anything they say is gonna roll off of me like, right off my back.
Next, the next lover warns the new lover that all this guy is after is her money and her car. That story when we come back. Spill the beans on their exes and tell the present lover what to watch out for. You want to say?
I just wanted to say, if he did it to 1 and 2, he gonna do it to you too, because you ain't no different. You ain't no different.
But see, what I'm trying to say, if he does it to me, it's none of their business. I'm grown. I could take care of myself.
Okay.
You know?
All right.
In due time, me and Tony ain't gonna get married. We ain't even close to marriage. You know? We're taking each other's time to get to know each other.
Okay.
When I look,
are these ladies really trying to help or are they trying to hurt? Meet my next guest, Yvonne. She has been dating Charles for 3 years and just recently broke up with him. Now he's waiting backstage. Now Charles is engaged to Ashley. But Yvonne, you're here today because you want to warn Ashley about Charles. What do you want to say to her?
I wouldn't marry him because he has been engaged so many times and it's not even funny. And
how many times?
Like he was engaged to me, and he's tried something. He's going to marry me, and then some other girl while he was with me, and then some girl, 2 girls in Louisiana, and then now her. And he told me about a month and a half ago, well, if you don't marry me, then I'm just going to go ahead and marry Ashley. And another thing, this ring she's got on her finger, that was my engagement ring. He took it back and it was in the thing.
What do you think of that?
It was in the thing, and he went and let her pick a new one.
If you got her ring, he played you lovely, honey. He had no business giving you her ring. And you need to check that out with your man.
No, that's okay though, because from what he tells me, she bought him this ring right here, but you see who's got it.
At Deseret Gym, where we live in Salt Lake City.
Haven't you bought him? Have you bought him chains?
No.
Yeah, he says you bought him chains. And guess who he offered the chains to? But I wouldn't take them because he couldn't pay for diapers.
I did not buy him no chains. I didn't buy him that ring.
You don't buy him nothing. But you know that's okay if you didn't buy him anything because I ride in your car.
You say that he's using her for her car and her money?
Yeah, that's what he tells me. You know how this whole relationship started with her? To get my son a car seat. When I said, oh, no, I'm not going to have it, that's when he decided to go to her because I left him.
Yvonne, you say that Ashley, he wants to have sex with you because Ashley's no good?
Okay, I'm not going to get on here and lie. I don't know why you're shaking your head because he says you are not good at all.
No,
if you have
you told me this. You told me this.
Let her speak.
Do I look pregnant?
No, he just told me. He just told me you weren't pregnant. He just told me you weren't pregnant.
You said you know.
Again, Ashley, I'm saying. I hate you in your face. Shit, I ain't taking.
Can I say something? Can I say something? Okay. A few months ago, you came to me.
He told me you were pregnant.
Let her finish.
He just told me the day we're supposed to come here, the night before he said, I'm going to straighten some up. Ashley is not pregnant.
Yvonne, you got to let her speak too. Let her speak and then you can respond. Yes.
Okay. She came to me a couple of months ago and she said, Charles is coming to me saying he wants to be with me. You don't satisfy him. We talked about it, and he called her that night and says, well, you know, why are you lying? And she says, oh, she believed every word I said, didn't she? I lied through my teeth. She sat there and believed every
you
word.
are lying. If you don't shut up, I'll hit you in your teeth.
I got to ask you, Yvonne, why, you seem so angry. Why are you so angry?
No, because, look, I'm sick of it because he tells her all kinds of stuff, and he lies himself, okay?
But why are you angry? Why should it matter if he's telling, she's the new girlfriend. Do you want him back?
No, I don't. I don't want him for nothing. That's why I'll never take him back. If I want him, I could have him, and let's put it like that. And you could.
Do you want to meet Charles, everyone? Charles, come on out.
Because you don't scare me.
Charles, what do you think of what's being said?
And don't even try to say I lie, because you can ask my mom. We can call my mom on the phone right now and call my friend.
Why you want to put your mom in it?
Because my mom knows everything you do, Brian. You come over all the time.
She don't have nothing to do with this.
Wait,
Yes, my mom does. She takes care of your kid because I have to stay home and watch him all day, and I can't have a job.
I like your fat such and such.
That's okay. Because you like my fat, and you still do, and I know you do.
You have his son? You have his child?
Yeah.
He takes care of his child?
No. My mom takes care of the baby because I stay home and take care of my...
financially, does he take care of the child?
No.
Yeah.
No. You are a damn lie. How
Whoa.
come I haven't seen diapers in so damn long?
Excuse me.
Where's the clothes? Where's the stuff he says he's
They're
buying?
with him, because every time he gives his son anything, you take it back and get the
Oh,
money.
you are a damn lie, and you lie, Brian. You lie.
Yvonne,
You better...
Yvonne, don't try not to get so upset. We don't need any hitting here. We're here to talk it out.
Be no hitting.
We're-
Oh, yeah, well, I'll do you like I did you in the club.
Well, stand up, Jill.
He don't hurt me. He can't hurt me.
Y'all didn't tell me she was gonna lie like this, man.
There's two sides of the story, man. You gotta calm down, okay?
We'll be right back after this.
You guys just stay here with him? Okay, fine.
A major secret from your mom and dad that you finally want to reveal? If so, call and you could be a guest on The Ricki Lake Show. Call 1-800-906-0021 or 212-889-7465. Hi, we're back. If you just were joining us earlier, we had a heated argument, would you say? Yeah. But things have calmed down. Charles and Ashley are backstage. They didn't want to be on with Yvonne right now. We have Yvonne, and also joining us is Stephen Fox, who's a clinical social worker of the Park Avenue Psychotherapy Group. Now, before we speak, I know that Charles wanted to say one thing. Charles?
Yeah, like I was telling you backstage, you know, I was saying that I did, you know, they asked me did I cheat on her. Yeah, I cheated on her from day one, you know, because she wasn't worth my time, to be honest with you, you know.
But you had a kid
And I was just telling her I love her, and it was all a joke, to be honest with you.
Oh, I don't like him.
Yeah, and you know, you can call me a dog or whatever, but she's not worth it to,
Okay, but
with.
let me just say that physical violence is never a solution. Stephen,
Yes.
you've been watching backstage.
Excuse me? Yes, I saw that backstage.
What do you want to say to Yvonne and to Charles and Ashley?
Well, I think I'd like to say that people are drawn to what they're familiar with, and there's a culture of violence, and that's what we saw in part. We saw a lot of violence, and it's hard to have the people here make a commitment, take responsibility. And you saw a situation where people were really out of control with their rage.
But why do you think that Yvonne was so upset? I mean, I asked her. I never really got an answer.
Well, I think Vaughn was upset because she had a lot of rage pent up inside from her relationship with Charles, from years of dealing with the situation. And I think that Yvonne got so upset because of the situation.
Yes.
I just like to say I know firsthand what it is to stand up for myself to a new girlfriend from my ex-boyfriend lying through his teeth about a lot of things that his girlfriend, if she knew, she would just dump him. But I'd just like to say to Belinda, what do you need to have a brick fall on your head to realize that the same thing's going to happen to you? After him having 2 people pregnant at the same time and taking drugs, why would you even want to consider
But I didn't know him then. I wasn't in his life then. And he wasn't doing drugs. You're just going by hearsay.
Oh, my God.
And I can't even say he was doing drugs because I wasn't in his life. That wasn't my business what he did that for. My business is now what's his with me.
So he's no longer like that?
I'm tell you about now.
He don't do drugs.
I know now. I go to pick up my son last week. There's no phone. I can't get his son.
What? The girl don't have no money for a
I go to pick up my son, but she has better contact with her than I do to get my son. But they're buddy. I ain't trying to hear that. So how you got here?
Ricki Lake.
Hang on.
The girl.
What do you want to say? Yes, what do you want to say?
Like question for Charles.
Mind your business. What you mean that's rude?
Excuse me, please.
All right.
Okay, we're trying to hear
For you, yeah.
Thank you.
Charles, you said that you cheated on Belinda from the first day you met her.
No.
No, not Belinda. No, Yvonne. Don't make that mistake.
I'm sorry. You said you cheated on Yvonne from the first time you met her?
Yeah.
Okay, then why did you tell this girl that you loved her? I mean, you don't tell somebody you love them as a joke.
Yeah, and why did you buy her a ring?
To her to make her feel good.
Wait, Ricki, I just want to say something.
Somebody had to
Let
make
me
her
say
feel
something.
good.
Okay, Yvonne, what do you want to say?
I'm going to say one thing. If you never loved me, then you never loved the child I carried, and I'll put it this way, he is no longer yours. He's mine.
All right, we're going to take a break. Next, an ex-wife warns a new girlfriend that her ex-spouse is a cheater. Please stay with us. Ricki Lake Show? If so, send us a short letter with your name, address, and phone number, telling us your idea. Send it to Ricki Lake, 401 Fifth Avenue, New York, New York, 10016. I want to say that Charles, Yvonne, and Ashley have left the set so they could calm down. Say you had the chance to find out all about your boyfriend from an ex-girlfriend. Would you want to hear what she had to say? I don't know if I would. Not only did Sherry date Dale, who is watching backstage, she married him, then divorced him, and she is here to warn Alicia that her Prince Charming will quickly turn on her once they walk down the aisle. Sherry, what was your experience like with Dale?
Well, I met Dale, and it was just like roses and romance. It was just all of a sudden love, love, love. And all he could talk about was marriage. And we dated for 5 months and got married. And he moved out from one state to another state to live with me once we got married. And it was like once the actual marriage was actually there, it was like it lost all its excitement to him or whatever. He wasn't what he had pretended to be.
What was he?
What was he really? He's a nice guy. He has his good points, but he's dishonest about a lot of stuff that he never will own up to.
What did he lie to you about?
Little things that probably to other people wouldn't make a difference, but to me it's some of the things that made me fall in love with him. About
his character and what?
Yeah, his character, his past, things that happened to him that made me not feel sorry for him, but just kind of tugged at my heart and say, oh, you know, poor guy.
It sucked you in, didn't it?
Oh yeah, big time. It really did.
So why are you here today?
I want to warn Alicia. I don't want to get in a fight. You know, I don't want to. I don't want to.
We've already had one of those today.
No, I don't want to badmouth Dale. Like I said, he's a nice guy. We get along. But
so you're genuinely concerned?
I want to let her know, watch her heart. You know, be sure she knows him. Be sure she knows his family, his past. Make sure the things he tells her is true. Excuse me, not just things that he says is true. if you can't prove it, really, you know, you can't believe it.
Did he cheat on you?
I have no actual proof. I never caught him with someone. I believe he did. We went through parts of our marriage where, you know, I have to admit, I don't think he loved me. And at the time, I'm sure he was with other people. You know, I'm not saying it's his fault or my fault. He just, you know.
Okay. Alicia, what do you think about what you're hearing?
Well, I've been married and divorced already. So and my ex-husband cheated on me. So I'm like really careful when it comes down to who I get involved with. Anything he tells me, I check it out. I'm not stupid. You know, I'm 24 years old now and I'm a big girl. I will check out any guy that I will date. His past, his future, and what he's telling me now.
What are you murmuring about? The fact that she's 24? Does Dale want to marry you now?
We haven't really talked about marriage, but we've talked about what we're going to do. He's leaving for the Army tomorrow. And
what does that mean?
He's leaving tomorrow, and it's like he'll be gone until Christmas. When he gets back for Christmas, we're going to, he's going to, between here and Tennessee, he's going to see us, and he's going to see us, referring to me, my daughter, and his daughter, and then his family down in Tennessee.
Okay.
We haven't made plans yet of whether or not I'm going to go down to Tennessee or not, but when he gets stationed where he gets stationed at, we have talked about me moving out to where he gets stationed at.
Okay, but do you think twice now about from what Sherry's been saying about him? Does it make you think?
No, because I've heard it from other people already.
You have? You've heard it from others besides Sherry? And
this is the first time me and Sherry's ever met.
Really? And you yourself have caught him in a few lies?
I've caught him in one.
Anything you want to talk about?
It's just he lied to me about her.
Okay. You want me to Dale, everyone? Dale's here. Dale, why don't you come on out? Dale, what'd you lie to Alicia about Sherry?
I don't know. I'm kind of wondering myself.
Well, it was like when we started out as friends. I mean, I met him where he used to work at Dairy Mart, and I met him there, and we just started out as friends. And then he was telling me about how him and Sherry were getting ready to get separated and everything, and I was like, well, you know, if you need somebody to talk to, you can come talk to me. And he said, all right, fine. So when it got to the point to where they did separate, I asked him about it, and he's like, yeah, we separated, and I said, fine. Well, after she moved out of their house, he went back to their house. But he forgot to neglect to tell me that she, was there a couple of times without me knowing about it.
Oh.
I got something to tell her. There was a guy in our room with us that's here with the other girl, Yvonne or whatever, and your boyfriend tried to pawn you off last night to that guy to watch you for the night so he could go out. Sherry knows too.
Hey, what now? Wait a minute. He's talking about you?
Yeah.
Say that again. Say that again, because it's like this. I was with both of them guys last night, and they never pawned her off because I was with them.
No, you pawned her. Tried to.
She like that, man.
Oh, you're saying I tried to pawn her off.
That's the guy
I was with him last night.
You were in the room.
Wait a minute. Okay, Dale, let's stick to the story. That's confusing, but Dale, is Sherry telling the truth about you?
As far as?
Cheating on her, possibly?
No, I did not cheat.
Misleading her to believe that you're something that you're not?
I mean, like what? Like what, though? I mean, you know, when you first meet somebody, I guess you tend to, I don't know, doctor yourself up, you know, not as far as saying
put on your best face.
More like, yeah, you know. And, you know, then I guess you'd admit when you realize that you're getting married, things tend to come out, and, you know, she knows you more than you know yourself almost, you know.
Well, it sounds like the move to the other state really triggered a lot off.
Yeah, I mean, when I met Sherry, I was living in a town where, you know, I was living in a tourist town for one, you know, so I had a chance to meet a lot of people. You know, I don't know, I can't sit here and say what it was about her that made me jump, but it was something because, I mean, I've met a lot of people.
Does Alicia make you jump?
To a sense.
I think it has to do
I'm
with...
just more, I'm more
much.
cautious now because I made the mistake.
It sounds like it has to do a lot with the difference between the way men and women communicate. You know, women are more in touch with their feelings, where men are more action-oriented, they do more. It sounds like the move triggered a lot of feelings, a lot of insecurity.
Okay, Alicia, do you have any second thoughts at all?
No, I don't. I mean, me and Dale, it's hard to get him to talk, but once I can get him to talk to me, he'll tell me everything. It's just, there's those point in times where I get upset because I don't know what's going on in his head, and I've got to sit him down and corner him to talk to him.
Okay, all right. We're going to give the audience a chance to ask some questions when we come back. Stay tuned. On the next Ricki Lake, an anti-gay preacher wages holy war.
Ignorant fag reaction.
On the next Ricki Lake.
Lead.
Hi, we're back. Yes, you want to say?
Okay, I want to say to you and you and you.
We don't know who you're talking about. Belinda,
Mindy,
and Michelle.
The young lady, Michelle. Which one is Belinda? You're Belinda.
No, I'm Mindy.
Okay.
What do you want to say? Just what in general?
See what it says on the shirt? Bounty hunter. He hunted them. You're the next one. You can do better than that. He's worthless, okay?
Yes.
I have one question for all of them. And it's basically, all of them have children, and I haven't noticed that any of them have any concerns for their kids, and I think if their kids see any of the stuff that's going on, that's what should be avoided.
That's not true.
That's the concern.
That's not true.
My children will be at school when this airs.
But
they'll be at school and then they won't be home.
At home. I just hope that the kids at home...
What's going on here must go on at home as well.
That's right.
Because Peter's not in our house.
Yeah, and I don't really argue that much with Tony.
so
I
much-
let him see his daughter whenever he wants. He keeps trying to tell people that, but that is like the biggest lie. I
But
can't.
there's so
I would
much,
never do that.
There's so much bad vibes coming from all of you that if the kids were to see this, it's such a bad start for the kids. And I just think I think all of you are adults, and I think you can make decisions of your own. And the ex-girlfriends telling the new girlfriends what to do, that's a decision they should make.
That's okay, look, everybody's saying like they're trying to say I look stupid and stuff, but I'm too busy to worry about what Tony's doing. I go to work, I go to school, I have 4 children to take care of. I am too busy.
You have 4 children?
Yes, I have 4 kids. I can't worry about him. I can't worry about where he's going and stuff.
She's just saying that, she's not going to believe me.
My whole life is not revolved around him. I don't follow him.
She's not
if anything does happen, I will find about it in my own time. But I have my life.
But why do you need to subject yourself to that?
To what? I'm not being subjected to anything because I don't know if anything is going on. I mean, I can't say he isn't doing anything. I'm not with him 24 hours a day. But that's right, because I got important things in my life. I got to do what I got to do to fix me.
Can I say something about what she said? That's what I said. I'm not here to badmouth him. I'm not saying anything that's not true, and I'm not telling her what to do. I'm just telling her, to think. There's nothing wrong with telling her that. I don't want her to make a mistake. I don't want anybody to make a mistake when it comes to marriage. We have a child, yeah, but we were married when I got pregnant. We were married when she was born. We love our daughter.
We both take care of her very good.
Yes.
I don't know where you come off saying that because...
Dale, Alicia isn't the only woman in your life right now?
Excuse me?
Is Alicia the only woman in your life right now?
Yes, she is. I don't have the time. With me leaving for the military, the last thing I have to deal with is trying to juggle around the girls, And going through a divorce, that's not fun, okay? And, I learned a lot, I guess I can say, I know it's maybe hard to believe, but I've learned a lot. And, like I said, the only thing I'm thinking about is my career.
Okay.
But you have to admit that this isn't a long-term thing because just recently you've had other relationships. Since we separated, you've had other relationships.
I'm the only one he's been with for 2.5 months.
Whoa! A whole 2.5 months?
Well, as far as me and him being together as a couple,
right.
We have been the only ones for 2.5 months, and that's about how long they have been.
That's true, Dale, right?
Oh, we've been separated for 7 months.
Dale?
Yes.
The only couple, the only woman in the last 2.5 months.
Well, that's an important point, Ricki, that people do change.
People
do grow.
Do you think he's changed? What did you want to say?
I just wanted to ask Sherry,
why were you here? Because, I mean, Dale doesn't seem like a bad guy. Let them get married and live their lives.
No, but he cheated on her, the point of the show was to warn your ex's new love. That's why I said I'm not here.
You don't have facts on it. You said you think he cheated on you, but you're not sure.
Okay, he stayed out all night, many nights. He wouldn't let me call him at work. Do you want me? He will admit it unless, if he wants me to go into details, I will.
She's looking at the warning signs, and if she ever sees
all I want to do, that's what I said. I'm not telling her don't marry him.
I'm not going to sit here and deny and say that I wasn't out, but let me ask you something, and she'll probably be also honest with you there too. The only time that I really started staying all night, is that not the time that we were having problems that I told them I didn't want to go home.
All right, okay.
But I mean,
Now, just because she's going to tell me this, I already know this. I've had my ex-husband cheat on me. I know this already. I know what to look for. I know what the warning signs are. But he hasn't proven that to me yet.
Okay, all right. We need to take another break. We'll be right back after this. Hi, we're back. I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted. Sometimes I wish this was a 2-hour show. But I think what we've learned here today is that someone who may not have been your Prince Charming could turn up being the next woman's true love. I want to thank you for watching. See you next time. Promotional fees have been paid by the following. And want to be a part of our live studio audience, all you have to do is write for tickets. Please include your name, address, and daytime phone number. Write Ricki Lake Tickets, 401 Fifth Avenue, New York, New York, 10016.